Alrighty, so hey Nerd Fightification, how's it going? It is Wednesday. I am here at my house as always, and this week is Art Week. Now, we are allowed to talk about art in any style that we see fit, but I didn't really know how to go about this, so I'm just going to mostly go with the whole what is art to me. Now, if there's a video that I've seen in the past that has asked what is the difference between art and good art. Now that was by RogueBlueJay, I believe is his name, and he's a really good vlogger. I'll have a link down below for you to go click on. But he talked about how pretty much anything that you can have is art, but that doesn't necessarily make it good art. So yes, there is something to say about having accomplished in making art, but you haven't finished yet. You still have to make good art in order to be considered a good artist. So, to me, ooh, that sounded terrible. Wow, that was the worst sounding car I've heard in a while. Okay, so moving on, because I'm trying to do this in one take. With what justifies good art is somewhat subjective, but it does need to be some kind of standard. Like, I could hold up a white t-shirt right now and go, this is art. And it is. Because I say it's art, it is now art. But that doesn't make it good art. Now, granted, somebody could look at it and look at it from like a purely nihilistic perspective and think that it is the greatest thing that to have ever occurred. But the idea is that the consensus, like, you know how in Islam, one of the last tenets, one of the last ways to judge whether something is right or wrong, because the Quran actually planned for the future, which is impressive, is the idea of consensus, that the group as a whole will not agree upon a mistake, at least not long term. So, if you look at the consensus and you see that the consensus says that this is art or that this isn't art, that, or I should say that it is good art or not good art, that is then decided. So if I hold up the t-shirt and the consensus, or the one person looks at it and goes, that is art, and then the consensus looks at it and goes, you're an idiot, not art, or not good art, then it is not good art at all. I've done a terrible job of explaining this. But basically, the consensus, the group as a whole, would decide whether the art is good. Now, that group could be people who go to a art gallery, or people who I don't know, just like having free time and talking, or it could be the whole nation, or it could be the whole world. So, that is the main tenet here for me. With talking about art, I'm always like struggling to find out whether or not I understand what art truly is, but to me, anything can be art, but it doesn't necessarily make it good art. As for my favorite works of art, mostly I just like nature. I like what evolution has done. So yeah, I am a spiritual person, but I do like evolution. Evolution's done some cool stuff. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, also, I have a friend who is an artist. Her name is Lisa. She's really good. I like doing this thing where I kind of spam her contact thing on her page. There'll be a link down below to the contact page on her website. And if you could go to the contact page and send her like a little happy message. Also check out some of her work, because she does really cool animal portraits. But if you check out some of her work and then just send her a nice little happy message, your own little work of art in a sense, then yeah, that would probably make her day a little bit better. And yeah, so that's pretty much it for me. So I will talk to you guys later, and I love your faces, and okay, bye!